52, right, in
yes.
November. We started it off, we taught you guys like a different version of our liquid step that we rock step forward on the 5. So we went rock step, triple, rock step. Then we reviewed the rock the cradle, triple, rock.
We talked about having a little bit more rotational energy here rather than the linear energy.
Then we did a swing out closed. We'll show that slow again. We'll show it maybe from here. So what Seth is going to do is he actually twists a little bit to send me back behind him on that rock step. And that gives me a little bit of impetus to go backwards. So I'm going back there, and on my triple step, I end up kind of doing like a triple step in place, but I'm kind of sending myself back a little into his hand as the lead gets in front. Triple step. So that's our 3 and 4 of the swing out. Then on count 5, he pivots. And he actually wants to kind of start pivoting on 4. So if you begin, then you'll be there by 5. So he's pivoting on his left, and his right shoulder, hip, and foot and hand are all moving together at the same time as he pivots, which is what pulls me through. Then at the end of 5, he lets me go with the right, but we hang on to this. Now count 6, this is important. A lot of you guys need to remember this part. On 6, he goes back that direction. He doesn't even have to move his feet. He just moves his belly button from his right foot to his left foot. I do have to move my feet. I'm going to cross behind onto my right on 6. And then on 7 and 8, we just settle up, pulling a little bit away from each other. I'm mostly in place. He pivots open a little bit. 7 and 8 is just small. Then, so one more time. 1, 2, triple step, 5, 6, triple step. Then we did the same thing from open. We started with a rock step. Now that rock step is going to make your connection in here swell a little bit. It gets a little bit more pressurized, but just a little. We don't want it to feel yanky. We just want it to kind of increase a tiny amount. And then he pulls me in. He pulls his left hand to his left hip, which brings my body to his right side, and allows him to catch me into that same position that we had on the 3 and 4 of our closed swing out. And then the 5, 6, 7, 8 is the same. He pivots and sends me, and then goes back to his place on 6, 7, and 8, while I continue that way on 6, 7, 8. So this one will look like this. 1, 2,
catch,
hold step,
redirect your momentum.
Step.
You can do as many as you want. Rock, step, triple step, 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 triple step.
And do. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Just whereas the swing out from closed, you can only do one since it's a major transition.
Yes. Yes, it's a transitional movement. And then from this angle, triple step, step. Sometimes, if the pressure is really strong in our hands, I don't want to rock step very much. So like if I moved too far out, I'm not going to because that would break my frame and everything. So I might just do the tiniest rock step ever if I get too far out. Okay. Thank you guys.